So you decided you're going to buy a new construction home. You walked through the model home, you fell in love with all of the selections, the finishes, and the designs that they had in there. You picked a floor plan, the lot, and your elevation. Now it's time to visit the design center to begin to create your ideal home. But we all know that model home that got you to write that offer is loaded with every possible upgrade available. And all of that, of course, comes at a cost, and it's not often part of the home package you are paying for. In this video, we are going to take a look at a few things you can do in order to make your design center appointment a success and as stress-free as possible, also possibly saving your pocketbook as well. And we're going to get started right now. I have built multiple homes and have been through this process with clients multiple times. And I have helped clients build custom and semi-custom homes both locally and remotely. In fact, in this video, you will see me at the design center on behalf of my clients who lived out of state and couldn't be present for their design center appointment. Now you may be thinking, can you really do that? Yes, you can. In fact, what I do is I set up a Zoom where they can actually project it onto their TV for their whole family to see in big screen while I become their hands and their feet.
Okay.
The designer and myself will actually go over all of the finishes and selections with them right on site.
My options are either a forward blind in 2 different sizes or a honeycomb.
And in this video, I'm going to share with you what I have seen work really well for our clients over the years to help prep them for that appointment. The first thing to know is that the custom and semi-custom home industry is a very visual industry, and this can be quite overwhelming if you don't have someone helping you each step of the way. And so when you walk in, you will see showrooms of the key areas you will focus on in a home, along with their product selections. And this is all to give you, of course, a visual of what you will choose from. Some within the budget cost, and some that will be an additional cost to you if you were to select it. This is, of course, what they call an upgrade or a personal selection. The first thing, of course, I suggest for you is to pull some of the favorite inspirational photos, whether it's from Pinterest, Houzz, YouTube, or walking through a model home. All of it's going to be very vital. You're going to want to focus on the key areas that will be important to you. For most, that's going to be your kitchen, your living area, your primary bedroom, and of course your primary bathroom. And what you're going to do is you're going to save your favorite styles and colors. But more than that, be sure to look at the product types and the positionings. For example, all things tiles, right? Tiles for your backsplash. Do you want them to be horizontal? Do you want them to run vertical? What color do you want the grout? Or maybe you want beading in between the grout. Will they be glass or will they be ceramic? This will be very vital, and it's important to get that final look you want for your home. And sometimes you're going to need a little help doing that, right? So that's where all of these sites come so helpful for you. And just so you know, no matter how exceptional you may think that home designer is, the most important challenging part of their job is to be able to translate what they hear and see into the actual client's individual styles. So to avoid this challenge for you and for them, it will make it a whole lot easier if you bring with you the photographs, the ideas that you got, whether they were from Pinterest or Houzz, to access while at the meeting. And here's some tips when you're actually pulling together all of those photos. This is so helpful because it will allow you to organize your thoughts and ideas more effectively. Also, you're going to want to make sure to write notes under each photo to jog your memory about what it was that appealed to you in that design underneath the photo right at the time that you're looking at it. Because if you don't, you may forget why you actually picked it to begin with. But if you put it in there, then of course it matters to you. So put the notes so that it's helpful for you. And if you're taking photos from those model homes, then create folders in your camera and label them something, like kitchens, love the backsplash, or fireplace mantles, or flooring for the bathroom. It is worth mentioning right here, before moving on, that even though you found all of those beautiful samples on site of what you wanted, when you get to the design center, they may not actually have that exact product or style you found. But don't be worried, because this will actually help the designer to get an idea of the feel that you are going after and offer you something that's close to that product. Number 2, create a checklist of the items that are important to you. Don't assume that every designer works from a checklist. Most do, but a few do not. So you do want to double check before you get started. Ask the designer if they do, and if they can send you a copy before you meet, so that you have something to go off of besides what you might have created. And they may have a few items that you didn't actually think of. Also, the builder may not even offer you the ability to have an actual specific selection option, so it is going to be important to check. Number 3, make sure that you clearly understand what items are within the home cost budget. The builder will provide a budget or pre-selected options list for you to choose from prior to your appointment. So selections that are outside of the standards list, the designer should already have a cost sheet for, but if they don't, they will be able to get that quite quickly for you. Things that are outside of the standards list are called upgrades. This means that they were not made part of the contract price you wrote that offer on that home for. And so oftentimes this means that you may have to pay the full cost of that upgrade out of pocket within a certain period of time after the upgrade is made. Almost all builders will not allow your upgrade selections to be added to the purchase price of the home. And this is because if you should happen to not be able to purchase the home, the builder would be stuck selling the home at a higher price along with your special selections that you picked. Number 4, and it's very important, you're gonna want to take photos of the selections you picked and group them together by room, if of course you have an option to do this. This not only helps you remember what you selected, but it also allows you to go back and take a second look. Sometimes you may have felt rushed or under pressure due to how long the appointment was taking, in which, just so you know, that appointment can last up to 4 hours. So take those photos of your final selections. This will allow you to rethink what you have selected and then go back and make changes if necessary. Lastly, don't feel rushed. If you need more time to decide, then take it. There are a lot of choices that you are asked to make, and if you can't decide at that moment, then take more time. Don't feel pushed into anything. Having a realtor who knows the process and can help you along the way is going to be vital. They can let you know of what to expect, help you prepare prior to certain phases of the construction process. That is what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I hope that you take some of these tips in this video and use them for the time that you're going to be maybe doing a remodel or for that home design center appointment. Either way, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And until next time, have a great home buying and selling day.